This is the place.
Hello, friend. What are you looking for today?
Well, I heard you might have got your hands on some ancient tomes or history books recently.
Friend must have good sources. We obtained very rare books recently. Many books you'd find nowhere else.
Oh, don't say that. You'll start getting me excited.
Please take time and look around. Palala think you'd be satisfied.
You couldn't stop me if you tried. Now, let's see what we have here. Wow! It's not just books. You've even got stone tablets and scrolls. Ooh, what's this? A history of Ardanian architecture? I've never seen anything quite like this before. It sets my curiosity tingling.
Hello, Palala. You obtained book I asked for, me hopes.
Ah, always a pleasure to be at service of friend. Book you asked for should be arrived recently. Palala see... Ah, there you see. Girl over there holding book right now.
What's this now?
Awfully sorry to bother, friend. That there is book I looking for. Hand over now, please.
Oh, sorry, but I'm quite interested in this one myself.
Many apology, but me request this book specially before you. Now give book here.
I don't think so. I picked it up before you did.
Friend is big dum-dum. That book belonged to me.
Excuse me? Who are you calling a dum-dum? Do you have any idea who you're speaking to?
Me have no clue who you are. Not care either. Now hurry up and hand book over.
You really don't know how to ask for a favor, do you? All right, tell you what. I'll give you your precious book.
As well you should. See, it not so hard to be...
However, that's only if you manage to beat me in a test of knowledge.
You think you cleverer than me? Very foolish girl. But so be it. I not back down from challenge.
Good. Then we'll need a subject category.
Must get fair, impartial opinion. Let us ask driver over there to choose.
The history of Argentum, I reckon.
Ah, yes, a wonderful idea. Then shall we begin? It is said that Argentum was originally founded by a Nopon merchant, yes?
Even little Pon know that. Was not just merchant either. Was driver too.
Indeed. So, this Nopon driver... Are you aware of how he used his blade not as a tool of war, but as a trade associate?
Wartime was very chaotic time. Argentum founder used blade's power to great effect. He go to crisis areas affected by strife or disaster, and form trading links where none exist. Very profitable. And that not all. Argentum founder...
is said to be descended from none other than Captain Nopapon.
Captain Nopapon was legendary sailor who conquer all of Cloud Sea. Also said to have founded what later become Nopon Trade Guild.
Considering the feats of his ancestor, it is perhaps no wonder that this Nopon driver went on to found the Argentum Trade Guild. I must say I'm impressed. Your knowledge extends much further than I gave you credit for.
Such flattering. I just as impressed with your knowledge. Not many people out there who able to keep up with my history discussions.
Shall we consider this a draw?
Certainly. Certainly. Could not possibly decide winner after such fine showing.
So, who will be buying book then?
I let friend have this book.
Huh?
To be read by such fine intellectual. What more could this book ask for?
Thank you. I'll take good care of it.
And if we have opportunity, would like to have heated discussion again.
As would I. I'll try to expand my knowledge even further by the next time we meet. Well then, it looks like I'll be buying this.
Thanks very much. Book costs 70,000 G.
Wow, that's surprisingly affordable. Oh, shoot. I'm clean out of cash.
The history of Uriah, I reckon.
Very good. Then we begin.
The modern nation of Uriah is governed by 6 great noble lines, foremost among them the Duchy of Seleucia.
But long time ago was governed by not 6 noble houses, but 9. Among those 9 was Duchy of Envia, which hold power near equal to that of Seleucia.
But the leader of Envia, a man named Hannes, died suddenly in mysterious circumstances.
So, eldest son Gianni take over Duchy, but he too soon die of illness.
Next in line was Gianni's younger brother Philip, but he too died of illness before his 20th birthday.
Thus, Duchy of Envia fall from power. And Duchy of Seleucia unite other noble houses, claiming title of King of Uriah.
Many mysteries yet remain surrounding the deaths of the Envian heirs.
Many still suspect foul play from other noble lines, yes.
But the tale does not end there.
Indeed. Prior to sudden death, Hannes, original leader of Envia, secretly had child with Gormoti woman.
And it is often claimed that their descendants live on to this day, somewhere in Gormot. If this theory were to be proven,
could threaten very existence of current Urian royal line.
I must say I'm impressed. Your knowledge extends much further than I gave you credit for.
Such flattering. I just as impressed with your knowledge. Not many people out there who are able to keep up with my history discussions.
Shall we consider this a draw?
Certainly. Certainly. Could not possibly decide winner after such fine showing.
So, who will be buying book then?
I let friend have this book.
Huh?
To be read by such fine intellectual. What more could this book ask for?
Thank you. I'll take good care of it.
And if we have opportunity, would like to have heated discussion again.
As would I. I'll try to expand my knowledge even further by the next time we meet. Well then, it looks like I'll be buying this.
Thanks very much. Book costs 70,000 G.
Wow, that's surprisingly affordable. Oh, shoot. I'm clean out of cash.
Something wrong, Agatha?
Take a look at this. The walls and floors of these ruins, what do you think they're made of?
Just rocks?
I thought so too at first. Just regular stone, hewn and stacked, right? But with natural materials, processed and put together, you'd expect some flaws, some deformation somewhere. And with this ruin shooting up into the sky like this, even small variations at ground level would cause it to tilt over.
So how do you think it was made?
Well, the treated blocks were stacked up into the sky with perfect accuracy and no errors. That much is true. But the strength of it is unparalleled. Over hundreds, thousands, or tens of thousands of years, the walls and floors didn't break or become brittle.
Amazing work by people from age past.
At our level of technology, it's unimaginable. I marvel at the minerals and materials used to create this site, though I don't pretend to understand them. The whole world tree is a mystery for sure.
You sound pretty thrilled.
Obviously. I'm curious about the construction, of course, but more than that, I love the adventure of it. Just thinking about the ancient people who built this place, about their hopes and dreams, and these symbols I can't read. Are they knowledge? Are they a warning? All these objects made of materials I've never seen before. Just being here makes me feel so alive, makes my mind soar.
I understand completely.
I can't even imagine how many people had to work on making a building as enormous as this one. Even just this wall probably took dozens of people hours, if not days. All of these people's blood, sweat, and tears sealed in these walls of stone.
This place stands as a testament to the wills of those who came before.
That's a nice way to put it. But yes, this wonderful lasting tribute is one of a kind on Allrest. We should make sure to search the ruins thoroughly and find all we can about the ancient inhabitants.
No bugs around here, eh?
Hey, you almost sound disappointed. I, for one, am quite glad that the inside of the World Tree is a bug-free zone. You know, since it's called a tree, I was afraid there might be all sorts of creepy crawlies nesting here.
Oh, is that why you're exploring so happily?
Exactly. I love minerals like a lot, and I hate bugs about the same amount. In fact, I think that the more I love geology, the more I hate bugs.
That's a lot of hate then. I wonder how you'd handle diving in the Cloud Sea.
Sorry to keep Master Pond waiting.
Ah, Poppy! Just in time! Master Pond's starving!
Poppy collected only best ingredients.
What could you possibly collect in a place like this?
What did you find?
Is delicacy when fried. Jabara bugs.
Get them away!
What's up, Azami? Didn't you want to see the view from here?
Never mind. I'm done.
Done? You mean you've seen enough?
It's no fun now. Your little fan club's ruined the mood already. Can't we make this a private date and ditch the others?
What? A date?
What's wrong with that? I want to get to know you. Intimately. Just the two of us. Dining on fine food, gazing out at the sky above and talking for hours.
Hold on. Why just the two of you?
Something wrong? We're Driver and Blade. It's only natural that we be alone together.
It's not natural. We're all part of the team, too. We should all stick together.
Thanks, but no thanks, doll. I want to talk to my driver in private. Hey, Driver Cheeks. What do you think about all this?
I want us all to have a good time.
Oh, so that's how it is.
Too bad for you, Azami.
Oh, don't worry. I'm only just getting warmed up. So, my cutie pie, tell me, what do you like to eat?
What I like to eat? Cream orange paratha, I guess.
Oh, just you wait and see.
What are you planning?
Why, I'm going to make breakfast every morning. Right now, my precious driver may prefer to hang out with friends. But soon, it'll be all too clear that I'm more devoted than any of you. Believe me, once you get a taste of the real Azami, she's all you can think about, day and night.
I get it. You're a temptress, through and through, huh?
I've been called worse.
Just don't try and pull anything funny. I'll be the first to know about it.
Oh, we'll see. Look forward to it, my driver cutie.
Just be careful. You never know what her type might do.
I could spend some time with Azami.
You would? Then let's head out, right this second. First, I want to try that famous noodle soup from Argentum. And then, after watching the sun set beneath the cloud sea, we'll charter the Maelstrom and sail to Gormott. On the journey, we will dine under the stars to the dulcet tones of Nopon music. Then, after our 3-day cruise, we'll stay over in a luxury suite in Taragoth.
Wait a second. What is this? Some kind of honeymoon? We don't have time for your wild fantasies. See, even your driver's looking bemused.
I don't hear any objections.
Trust me, you'll make your own driver hate you if you carry on like this.
What?
I can see how much you treasure your driver. Really, I do. But it can't all be one-sided.
I suppose you're right.
As long as you get it. I'm not going to stop you going out together, but have some restraint, okay?
All right. I suppose I could bring myself to forget the luxury suite and just make do with the cruise.
She doesn't get it at all.
Here is place! Word on street is this place serve amazing breakfasts. What is matter, Boreas?
Something bothering you?
It's no good.
No good? What is no good?
I'm just not in the mood to eat the food here right now.
Something wrong with food here?
No, it's not bad or anything. It's just no good. I want to go someplace else. I want to go eat in Argentum.
If go all the way to Argentum now, Tora die of starvation.
Oh, it won't take that long. I'll just pop over and be back in the blink of an eye.
Boreas is only one can do that. Come on, we eat food here.
But I don't want to.
Calm down, you two. Boreas, can I ask you something? Do you have some special preferences when it comes to breakfast?
I wouldn't say I'm picky about breakfast specifically. I eat anything that's tasty, and I won't eat anything that isn't.
Sounds pretty picky to Tora. In fact, just like tiny little pond throwing tantrum.
Heck no, I'm not being childish. Tasty things are food, and nasty things aren't food. That's all. Or what? You expect me to eat things that aren't food?
Hang on. You think anything that's tasty qualifies as food?
Of course. I'd even eat a Nopon if it tasted good.
Tora is not tasty. Cute and adorable, but not at all delicious.
Hey, don't worry. I wouldn't eat a friend, no matter how tasty they look. I might do with just sneaking a few licks at night when you're asleep.
Oh, I get it. So that's why Tora's feet look all wet in the morning sometimes.
Meh. Meh, 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 meh.
Tell me why you don't like this place.
I wouldn't say I hate the place. They serve some pretty nice food here.
Then what problem? Menu has big variety, so should not be problem with choice.
Listen, there's just nothing I want to eat here anymore.
Even littlest little pond is not that picky.
I'm not being picky. The truth is, I already checked out all the food here before you all woke up.
Boreas did what? Meh, meh, meh. Then food you were eating back at inn was...
You got it! That was all from here. Oh, I've already had my fill of everything on the menu. Oh.
I should have known. When it comes to food, you act quicker than anyone.
Boreas too fast for Tora. Tora cannot keep up.
Hey, not a bad view. What do you think, Dagas?
To be frank, it does not live up to my expectations. I must doubt the tastes of the one who deemed this view spectacular.
But surely you must agree that it's not terrible.
Well, perhaps a commoner would find it agreeable.
Excuse me? Commoner?
Oh, don't take it so hard. It is only natural that I should possess more exacting sensibilities than you're like.
So we should look for prettier place to make Dagas happy.
Your kindness is wasted on me. The manner of spectacular view I seek is not something one can simply happen upon. I wouldn't want to waste your precious time.
Poppy have question for Dagas.
You may speak.
Why Dagas always such negative?
It true. Dagas always look like he not caring, always acting high and mighty, but never seem motivated.
Your expectations seem misguided. Why should one such as myself be forced to expend precious energy?
In battle, it's important to act like life is online.
It true. Need to give all in battle or might end up food for monsters.
Then that would be my driver's negligence, would it not? In which case, it is the driver who needs to be thoroughly motivated. It makes no sense that I should give my all while my driver is lacking.
Big shock! Tora never heard argument like that before.
My, I really had no idea that a blade could think that way. I don't have the words.
You act like you're a king, Dagas.
Of course I do. I am the ruler of a nation.
Eh?
Dagas ruler of country? First Tora hear of it.
A blade can't be a king. That's not possible.
To be precise, I was king before I became a blade. Properly speaking, it is a crime for a mere driver to wield one of my standing. But it would be more terrible yet if my driver were to perish in battle, so I endure this humiliation with magnanimity.
But hang on. There's no way you can still have your past memories.
Whether I have memories or not is insignificant. What matters is that I was, without doubt, a ruler. No doubt, someday you will come across vestiges of my once great reign.
Oh boy.
It is I who should be displeased. But to my good fortune, I now understand something. I had long wondered why you did not show me the respect I should rightfully command. To think that you had not recognized my noble lineage, my kingly presence. But now you see, yes? It is beneath me to exert myself in service to you. I will apply my full capabilities only when I myself see fit. Until such time, I trust you will take care of all menial tasks. Are we clear on that? Good. Now do not bother me with trifling issues any longer.
Right. I've had enough for you, Dagas.
What? You wish to expel me? A mere retainer wishes to abandon their king.
Eh?
Dagas ruler of country? First Tora hear of it.
A blade can't be a king. That's not possible.
To be precise, I was king before I became a blade. Properly speaking, it is a crime for a mere driver to wield one of my standing. But it would be more terrible yet if my driver were to perish in battle, so I endure this humiliation with magnanimity.
But hang on. There's no way you can still have your past memories.
Whether I have memories or not is insignificant. What matters is that I was, without doubt, a ruler. No doubt, someday you will come across vestiges of my once great reign.
Oh boy.
It is I who should be displeased. But to my good fortune, I now understand something. I had long wondered why you did not show me the respect I should rightfully command. To think that you had not recognized my noble lineage, my kingly presence. But now you see, yes? It is beneath me to exert myself in service to you. I will apply my full capabilities only when I myself see fit. Until such time, I trust you will take care of all menial tasks. Are we clear on that? Good. Now do not bother me with trifling issues any longer.
Right.
Oh, how splendid. Will you take a look at that view? That's quite some natural beauty right there.
Yeah, you don't see a view like this every day, that's for sure.
I'm a little surprised you appreciate this kind of beauty, though, Dahlia. I thought you liked things a little more flashy.
Oh, you're sharp, Bridget Hun, but not sharp enough. Sure, I'm a big fan of extravagant beauty, but there's something extra special about the beauty of nature.
The beauty of nature? You mean things are more beautiful in their natural state?
Pretty much. If you can be beautiful without even trying, ain't that just the purest beauty of all?
Is that right?
I mean, look at Poppy. Does she put any effort into how she looks? No. But she's still a total sweetheart.
I suppose that's true.
There's any number of ways to spruce yourself up and make yourself look beautiful. But that's just smoke and mirrors. Making the surface look good while ignoring what's underneath. So I figure real beauty's the stuff that happens naturally, without any of that.
You're pretty beautiful anyway, though.
Why, thank you, hon. But I've still got a long way to go. Like I said before, it's not enough to just look good on the outside. Like, say if I was to scarf down all your breakfast by myself, would you think I was beautiful then? Or if I ran away in the middle of battle, leaving my driver behind? To be really beautiful, you gotta start from what's inside. The beauty that flows forth naturally from a person, both inside and out. That's what I'm striving for. That's why my goal is to never hide behind decorations and always show my true self.
Oh, I get it. Pretty neat philosophy to live by, I guess.
Then maybe you'd like to join me, huh? We can better our true selves together.
Why are you so keen on nature?
Keen on nature, huh? I never really thought about it, but I guess you could say I am. I mean, you humans age as the years go by, right? Gals especially tend to really hate that, feeling like it's just making them uglier, but me, I think it's a beautiful thing. An aging body's a sign of the long life you've lived and a mark of all the experiences you've been through, right? So I figure that's a unique form of natural beauty, too.
So what? Each human life is another one of nature's works of art. Pretty neat way of looking at it.
Being a blade, I wasn't born from nature like you humans are. I came into the world looking this way, and when my driver dies, I'll disappear looking just the same. Us blades never change, and we fade away all too suddenly. I guess that's why I kind of admire the natural, fleeting beauty you humans have. I'm glad you're my driver, Hunt. I can already imagine how gracefully you'll age over the years. Almost can't wait to see it.
You're in a good mood, Electra.
How did you know?
So did something good happen?
Yep, kind of. I'm just happy that there are so many places here where lightning is useful. I get to really show off my stuff.
You've been coming along in leaps and bounds with your powers lately.
Yeah. If we didn't have you around, we'd never have made it this far.
Oh, shucks. I'm glad you all think I'm useful. No more shocking people, just useful helping.
You're really putting in the work, Electra.
Yeah. I've still got lots of training to do before I can control my power fully.
What kind of training are you doing?
Well, for example, sometimes I practice producing a steady, low-intensity current. Oh, the other day, I also used my power to massage a tired old lady's shoulders. You know, just generally trying to keep my powers in check.
Well, it sounds like you're really trying hard.
Yep! I feel like I get a little bit more grown up every day.
Good. We're going to be counting on you, Electra.
I won't let you down. Dependable is my middle name.
Pride comes before a fall and all that.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm gonna be real careful. I promise from now on, I won't be electrocuting anybody. What?
There's a bug on your back.
A bug? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Get it off me!
I got this.
I don't like this. Where did it go? Ah! Oops! Gosh, I am so sorry. I guess I've still got a ways to go. It's okay. I'll get there. Eventually. Oh, yay! Oh, so awesome! Just look at... I'm literally speechless. I never saw a view like this before! Not in my whole life.
It gladdens me to see you so enthused. The view is breathtaking indeed.
I can't remember you getting so excited about scenery, Finch.
Huh? Really? Maybe, but this one's just so crazy awesome! Are you sure you're not misremembering? That's the cool thing about all this adventuring business, coming across stuff like this. I just want to keep doing it. I just want to see everything, discover it all.
So what is it you want to see next?
I really want to see somewhere snowy.
Snowy, you say?
Yep, I've never seen snow in real life before. I can just imagine it. Everything all white, like a great big wedding cake.
But didn't we see rather a lot of snow in Tantal? We were only just there.
Gondel? It had snow? Seriously? Oh, wait, don't tell me. Did, like, all you guys go on the sly and leave out old Finch here? That was pretty lame of you jerks.
Hey, we haven't kept anything from you, Finch. Dromark, are you sure we saw some snow?
Huh? Oh, well, perhaps I am mistaken. Think of it that way if it makes you feel better.
You guys, I knew you wouldn't have stabbed me in the back like that. And for the record, if you're going off somewhere, don't forget to tell old Finch about it. But anyhow, let's hurry on to the next great discovery. I can't wait. Everyone good to go?
Very much so. Let us venture forth.
Hold that thought. Yeehaw! Woo! Look it! Get a load of that scenery. Never seen that before.
Oh?
Hey, can't you see that killer view, bro Mark? It rocks!
What did you forget already?
Forget? Forget what?
Finch, I don't think we'll ever get bored while you're around.
What are you talking about? You're all weird.
You really like adventures, don't you?
Yeah, I really love them. It's what makes all this wandering about worthwhile. Seeing new stuff. It's what it's all about. Hey, I was just saying exactly the same thing like just a minute ago. Right? Oh, who cares? I'm probably just overthinking it.
Don't worry, Finch. We're used to it. And we love you all the same.
Huh? You guys don't seem as worked up about all this new stuff as me. Don't you like new things?
Nah, I mean, we like them, Finch. We just don't get quite as excited as you do.
Seriously?
Indeed, Finch. You have your own very loud way of rejoicing. It's one of your characteristics.
I don't really get when you... Who cares? But anyhow, let's hurry on to the next great discovery. I can't wait. Everyone good to go?
Very much so. Let us venture forth.
Hold that thought. Yeehaw! Woo! Look it! Get a load of that scenery. Never seen that before.
Oh?
Hey, can't you see that killer view, bro Mark? It rocks!
What did you forget already?
Forget? Forget what?
Finch, I don't think we'll ever get bored while you're around.
What are you talking about? You're all weird.
What's up, Florin? You look down in the dumps.
The land is choked with sand. Is this really Elysium? No flowers, no trees, no grass. Just a barren plain of rocks and sand. Look! I bet that was a beautiful lake once. But there isn't even a drop of water left.
I guess this place doesn't get much rain.
Water is essential for life. But there isn't any here. This place is completely barren. Some places have a drought now and again, but they still have a little hope. This place, it's just dead.
Isn't there something we can do to bring the greenery back?
No roots can take hold in sand like this, and nothing is going to grow without water. Wait! Maybe something can grow. Well, you know life is a powerful thing. It may be too dry for seeds here, but...
We could get some seedlings from somewhere else and plant them here.
Yes! At first, they probably won't last very long. But as plants die, their remains fertilize the soil. They'll be giving their goodness back to the next generations. It'll take a while, but do it enough times, and eventually, this dead land can be restored to life.
Hey, there's the old Florin.
Yes, thank you. I'm going to do it. I'm going to bring back the vegetation.
It's so sad to think that the land might have died forever.
That's so sad. When nature is destroyed, life and everything else is destroyed with it. Don't people feel any shame when they see places like this? All life comes from nature. All beings should live in harmony with it. Why don't people treat it with the respect it deserves? Why do they let it fall into this state? All life is precious, something to be cherished.
That's so true. Nobody realizes how important the environment is.
I'm a blade, so I wasn't born from nature. Mortals are part of nature, and I envy them for that. But it angers me to see them show no regard for it. There are good humans out there, of course, like you. But mostly, I just don't understand them.
That's okay, though. Well, it's early days. Maybe someday, humans and blades will come to understand each other.
Yeah, you're right. I actually feel like you understand me pretty well already. That's why I feel like I can keep going, even in the face of sadness. Thank you for everything.
Oh, look at the size of this crevasse! Who'd have thought Gembu Drifts would be so high up? Say, how do you think it formed?
I heard from Gramps that someone made it by punching the ground.
What? Really? It'd never happened if I'd used cold judgment. You're saying my power isn't up to scratch? Guess there's always someone stronger, huh? Why the silent treatment? Hold on. Was that meant to be a joke? I'm a straightforward sort of blade. Don't go confusing me with your strange sense of humor. Still, if I had the power to create rifts like that, I would be able to crush evil where it spawns with a flaming fist of justice. Wouldn't that be glorious?
Good to see you still as peppy as ever, Godfrey.
But of course, the world may change, but my heart and my fists remain constant. To save a person is to save them from their own weak selves. If I failed, then my whole existence would be meaningless. No. My heart and my fists forge ever onwards, burning with justice.
But your fists are made of ice, aren't they?
Wait, hold on a moment. You're right. Where are the ice? It's weird that I'd be using anything other than fire. I'm always burning with passion after all. What the heck?
I'm not really the best person to ask.
All right. There's only one answer. Listen carefully, driver. My fists are not made of ice. They are blue flames! You see? You can make out the outline and everything. Mystery solved! Done! You get it? They're blue flames. Flames! You got that?
Bit of a stretch, don't you think?
I don't care. From a distance, they look like flames, okay? Good. From now on, you may address me as Godfrey of the Blue Flame.
Maybe the Titan moved.
We'd be right in the middle of Gemba right about now. Titans must generate a massive amount of energy as they move. Makes sense, considering how enormous their bodies are. If I could gain the strength to rival a Titan's in motion, I would be able to crush evil where it spawns with a flaming fist of justice. Wouldn't that be glorious?
Good to see you still as peppy as ever, Godfrey.
But of course, the world may change, but my heart and my fists remain constant. To save a person is to save them from their own weak selves. If I failed, then my whole existence would be meaningless. No. My heart and my fists forge ever onwards, burning with justice.
But your fists are made of ice, aren't they?
Wait, hold on a moment. You're right. Where are they ice? It's weird that I'd be using anything other than fire. I'm always burning with passion after all. What the heck?
I'm not really the best person to ask.
All right. There's only one answer. Listen carefully, driver. My fists are not made of ice. They are blue flames. You see? You can make out the outline and everything. Mystery solved. Done. You get it? They're blue flames. Flames. You got that?
Bit of a stretch, don't you think?
I don't care. From a distance, they look like flames, okay? Good. From now on, you may address me as Godfrey of the Blue Flame.
Hey, Gorg, are you really planning on having a strategy meeting here?
I thought perhaps it would be nice to have a change of scenery. Now, let's start off by considering our past battle experiences. Having analyzed our battles thus far, I've come to a conclusion. Considering we have 5 drivers on our team, we ought to think more about our formation.
Tora, get it! Tora's so busy working with Poppy, not have time to think about teamwork with Rex and friends.
Indeed. Synergy between blades and drivers is important, but it can only get you so far.
Gorg saying we should think about synergy between driver and driver?
What is that over on the other table?
Meme, what wrong with Gorg?
No, it's nothing. As I was saying, we must consider the importance of the driver's actions in coordination with... That woman over there, she's eating a dessert I've never seen before. It looked like some kind of sweet pastry, but it contained...
Is that woman distracting you?
No, it's nothing. There's no need to concern yourselves.
Gorg really staring a lot, though. Tora have feeling Tora's seen that lady somewhere before. Maybe she's spy following us.
No, really, that's really not the case. She has nothing to do with this.
Meme?
So, what are you staring for?
It's... the dessert.
Dessert? What Gorg mean?
I couldn't help noticing the dessert that woman was eating.
What? That all? Gorg should have said earlier. Tora want to eat scrummy food too. We all order dessert now.
All right, we get it. Why don't we all discuss our battle strategies over some dessert?
In that case, I'll have 3 of what she's having, if you're okay with that.
Is our teamwork that lousy?
No, it's nothing like that. It wasn't any of your fault, I was just... I knew it. It is indeed a fruit filling. And bathed in some liquid, no less. But what is it? Honey? Fruit juice?
What is Gorg doing?
My apologies. Where were we again? Yes, I have a proposition. I suggest in future we arrange our units as follows, so that... Oh my word. Can it be true? There is something more than just fruit contained within that crispy exterior. It's cream. But what kind of cream? I can't take it any longer. I must know what kind of cream they're using.
Gorg.
What? Oh, I'm very sorry. Now about our strategy.
That not problem here. What Gorg say in mind, Gorg actually say in mouth. We hear everything.
You heard all that?
Silly Gorg. If Gorg want dessert so badly, Gorg should just say.
No, but
It's all fine. Tora wants to eat tasty yum-yums too. That okay, everyone?
I suppose I'm up for that. What do you want to order, Gorg?
Well, in that case, I'll have 3 of what that woman's having.
So, you have awakened the sealed blade.
Old man.
It's been quite some time since I last saw this place. We used to play here as children, you know. Tell me, do you know why it is that Theospiti Temple was destroyed?
I know it's been in ruins since forever, but no one ever told me why.
It's because a blade went berserk. They say that the blade was so powerful, its driver couldn't hope to control it. There was nothing anyone could do. The incident was resolved when the driver took their own life. With that, the blade was sealed within its core crystal. And as a warning to future generations, it was buried here in the temple where the tragedy took place.
You mean the blade that went berserk is...
Your suspicions are correct. The blade was Herald.
I have no memory of the event, but I believe it to be true. At times, I feel something. A kind of limitless power dwelling within me. Your Majesty, you may punish me however you see fit. Even if it means breaking my core crystal into 1,000 pieces and burying me for all eternity.
I'll respect your decision.
Thank you. Well then, Your Majesty.
Wait. I think it is a little early to pronounce judgment just yet. And if the legends speak truth, you, Herald, could be a valuable asset in the wars to come. Now, your driver is the bearer of great aptitude and strength. Above all else, they possess an unyielding will. And need we mention that they are acting alongside the Aegis? Your driver today is the very opposite of your driver of yesteryear. You will not run wild. So, I did not come here today to seal you away. No. All I ask is that you wield your power as you see fit, and that you serve your driver well.
Herald?
Understood. If that's what it takes to repent for my sins, then so be it.
Dear, oh dear. It seems it's going to take a while for her to understand. Take care of her.
Sure, you can count on me. I'll keep you in check.
Zeke.
Haha, just as I thought. Listen well, Herald. I believe your driver trusts you deeply. And I trust your driver just the same. Even if you had some recollection of the past, you need not dwell on it. Don't let yourself be chained to the past. Become your driver's strength. That's all I ask.
But still, I have to atone somehow.
I understand how you feel. But you must remember that there are many ways to atone for one's sins. Aiding your driver in the fierce battles to come is one such way.
You think so?
Yeah, we need you, Herald. What happened, happened. But now we want you on our side. Come with us!
All right. I'll try.
Worry not. Whatever happens, just remember, you have an esteemed driver by your side.
Your Majesty, thank you.
Think nothing of it. I expect great things of you.
Hey, look at that! Have you ever seen such a beautiful sunset? I knew it would be worth coming here. It's one of those things that stays in your mind forever after you've seen it. It's like I can't take my eyes off it. Funny, there's a strange prickling at the back of my neck. Oh, what's this? Suddenly the skies don't seem so... Oh well, you know, it's funny, but this seems to happen to me a lot. Nice dry days start to pour with rain just like that. Or sometimes it's blizzards or great big hailstones. I think the clouds might like to follow me around. But maybe that's actually a talent. It's like I get to see two different views for the price of one.
You really know how to look on the bright side, Cassandra.
Yes, it's true. I can always see the silver lining of every cloud. Even when the beautiful sunset we came all this way to see gets blocked out by rain. Even when that good luck charm I bought at the store snapped clean in half the next day. I always keep looking forward. It's just how I am. As long as you always stay strong and keep your chin up, happiness will come your way. That's what I believe. And even if terrible misfortunes befall my driver, I'm sure if I stay cheerful, it'll keep their spirits up. That's what a good blade does, right? Well, this rain's really gotten worse. It's sad to leave such a beautiful place, but we'd better get moving. I thought we had a pretty great time here today, didn't you? I really like it when we all hang out. Sometimes I think I'm the luckiest blade alive. I've got such a great driver and all these wonderful companions. Let's try and be the happiest that we can. Then we can spread that happiness over the whole world.
Maybe you should get that thing on your back seen to. By, an exorcist?
Huh? You don't think this mask is cute? But I thought it was really charming. This is the sort of face that brings luck. It couldn't possibly be cursed.
You say that, but sometimes when I see you in battle, even I get kind of scared. When you put that mask on, you start attacking the enemy without mercy.
Don't be silly. I would never do anything like that. What? I mean, when I'm on the battlefield, it's like I'm in a trance sometimes. I don't remember much afterwards. I guess I must be really good at focusing on the job. It takes a lot of attention looking out for you guys, you know. I get really into it. Well, this rain's really gotten worse. It's sad to leave such a beautiful place, but we'd better get moving. I thought we had a pretty great time here today, didn't you? I really like it when we all hang out. Sometimes I think I'm the luckiest blade alive. I've got such a great driver and all these wonderful companions. Let's try and be the happiest that we can. Then we can spread that happiness over the whole world.
So this is the mighty Saffronia tree? There aren't many trees with red blossoms. Wow-wee! That's a real humdinger. Yep, it's pretty. Oh, hey, by the way, you hear lots of legends about big trees like this, right? Like, if you confess your love underneath them, it'll come true?
Yeah, I've heard that kind of gumph before, too.
Right? But if you ask me, it's probably a load of old nonsense. I mean, if it was that easy to find true love, the whole world would be full of nothing but happy folks.
You seem very convinced, but have you ever tested your hypothesis?
What? Me? Making confessions of love? I mean, if we're gonna talk about that, how about you, Bridget? You seem the sincere, passionate type. Have you ever made a confession of love to anyone?
Me? Of course not.
How about you, Pyra?
Huh? Me?
Oh, but of course! Silly me! You've already got your special someone, haven't you?
Huh? What do you mean, I've already...
And the same goes for you, Pandoria, of course!
Well, I'm not gonna say you're wrong.
As for you, Poppy, I guess you're still a bit young to be thinking about that kind of thing.
Poppy not born yesterday, but not much more long ago than yesterday, so not really understand.
Yeah, you probably just need to get a little bit bigger before this kind of thing makes sense to you. So, how about you, driver?
Hey, just let me look at this view, will you?
What? How long do you need to look at it? One look lasts a lifetime, you know.
Cora, don't you think a little peace and quiet is important to really absorb the beauty of nature?
Nah, not so much. I feel like I've got it all packed away in the brain box already. But anyhow, is anyone else getting peckish for something sweet? Hey, Pyra! Why don't we slink away somewhere and get a blossom custard or something? I hear that's one of the must-try things here in Uriah.
Well, you know me. I'm happy as long as everyone else is.
I'm not too sure what it is about the situation that's making you hungry exactly.
I think Cora just prefers the practical to the aesthetic.
The what to the what? Those were some fancy words there, Bridget. When I see something pretty, I get hungry, that's all. Doesn't everyone? Maybe it's just a phase I'm going through. Something to do with my biorhythms.
Cora, I think you might be overthinking this somewhat.
But, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. A young girl's desire is a force of nature. It knows no limits. It's all that boundless energy that gives us our appeal. You should remember that, Poppy.
Looks like being a girl is quite complex. Poppy will study hard to be girl effectively.
You want a confession of love? I'll give you one right now.
Huh? Right now? Ooh, wow, this is a little embarrassing. I don't know what to say. Now I'm getting all nervous.
Cora getting ahead of herself. Confession of love not necessarily for Cora.
True enough. It could be for me.
Or for me.
Don't count me out of the running.
Seems like there's a healthy rivalry brewing here.
Come on, driver. It's time you told us exactly who it is you've got a special soft spot for.
Oh, for the... I was kidding, obviously. Can't you take a joke?
Just a joke? Oh. And there I was getting all excited.
I honestly thought it was serious.
Oh, Pyra, you're so sweet and gullible. I was just playing along, of course.
Poppy's sensors detected distinct rise in heart rate of Bridget.
Hey, maybe this isn't the best place to talk about all this stuff. Let's get into it back in the girls' room at the inn. This one will be strictly for us girl blades. No drivers, it's Bladies night. We'll get a few sweet treats and just natter till the sun comes up. Oh, I can't wait!
Poppy can join in while charging battery. Good opportunity for Poppy's psychological development.
Some of it could be a little advanced for you, Poppy. Even I might struggle to keep up.
Indeed.
I think I'll let Mithra handle this one.
Oh, I'm so excited! I could just burst, like, literally. But hey, don't worry. It's not like we're doing this just so we can trash talk drivers.
View here, pretty amazing.
I would never have dreamed a day would come when I could gaze down upon all of Allrest. though I must confess, the sheer height sets my fur on end somewhat.
Master, tell me, what do you feel standing here?
This place is crazy AF, right? It's scary to think what would happen if the world tree fell over.
Why say such scary things? Now you mention, tree very thin for so tall structure, not seem very stable.
If the tree did fall, I expect none of us would survive, would we?
The chances of impact with Alrest from our current location seem very small. On lower levels of the tree, such as where you faced Almalthus and Jin, the structure could indeed topple. But this is outer space. We are in orbit above Alrest's atmosphere. Even if the World Tree itself were to collapse, our current location would most likely hold its position.
I don't think I get it.
That good, though! If we safe up here, even if tree topples, that is load off Tora's mind.
In that event, though, how would we return to Alrest?
Meh. Cosmos, you have answer to that too, right?
Either we would remain in orbit for all eternity, or we would break free and fly off into outer space.
Either way, then, this place would become our grave.
Precisely.
Tora maybe want to go home now.
Do not worry. I will do all I can to avoid such a situation transpiring. Protecting drivers is my duty as a blade.
Tora not actually real driver though, just nop-on boy.
I will protect you after I have ensured the safety of Rex, Nia, Morag, and Zeke.
Meh! Fifth in line?
If you wish to be treated as top priority, I suggest you turn to Poppy instead.
Cosmos too cruel!
You're a regular riot, Cosmos.
Really? I was merely expressing the factual state of affairs.
No, I get that. But that just makes it even better.
Well, the first step would be to launch a satellite into orbit above Alrest.
Yes?
Once the satellite reaches geostationary orbit, it lowers a cable towards Alrest. Next, it extends a weighted cable in the opposite direction.
Intriguing.
By alternately extending the two, eventually the downward cable will reach the surface. Next, a device can be attached to this cable to carry materials to the satellite.
Yes!
And by gradually expanding the scale of the structure, the World Tree begins to take shape.
Tora sort of see what Cosmos mean, but mostly sound like nonsense.
Yes, I'm afraid I could barely comprehend it at all.
Where are you getting all this from, Cosmos?
That, I don't know myself.
Cosmos not know?
Correct. This data exists independently from my ordinary memories. It does not seem to be lost, even when I return to my core crystal. Just as we Blades remember our names when we are newly awakened, this information has always been with me. As such, I cannot say who implanted this information into me, or for what purpose.
So this stuff even you don't know, huh?
Indeed. Perhaps that is my purpose here, to seek the answers I do not have.
Excellent! What a spectacle! Hey, look here! This one's a military transport vessel, and that is what we call a destroyer.
You seem to be enjoying yourself, Newt.
Well, duh! The latest and greatest warships of the Ardanian Navy all in one place. Who wouldn't get excited? Ah! Look over there! That one being refitted is the newest model of amphibious assault ship. It's the flagship of Division 1 of the 2nd Imperial Guard, you know.
My word, Newt. You really do like battleships, don't you?
No, you are totally off base.
How do you mean?
With my skills, we can keep this fight up for 100 years more!
Well, the terms are often incorrectly conflated. A battleship is actually the name of just one class of military vessel. When speaking more generally, the correct term is warship or combat vessel. There are many subcategories like destroyers, escort vessels, cruisers, or battleships. And of course, we can't forget transport vessels and other specialized craft. Then you can divide them by specific duty, or by the size of the Titan they incorporate, or by their capabilities.
Enough! Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to shout. That wasn't very professional of me.
Oh, really? I was only just getting to the really cool part, but okay. Well, I guess I'll tell you the rest later at some point. Whoa. That ship's been specifically made for the Imperial Guard. I cannot believe it's here. Come on, driver person, let's dash!
My word, Newt. You really do like the Ardanian military, don't you?
Haha! With my skills, we can keep this fight up for 100 years more!
Well, obviously. The Ardanian armed forces are the finest army in the world. Unlike other countries, in More Ardain, the state controls the army directly, putting a lot of effort into R&D based around applying ancient technology to create the world's most modern and technologically advanced military force. By the way, the Orion military uses mercenary forces mostly, so each town's training and equipment can differ, making the units hard to balance. More Ardain have a ton of elite officers to lead their forces too, not least the mighty Flamebringer, of course.
I'm sorry, that's enough. I think I got the gist, though.
Oh, come on! There's tons more I've got to talk about. I know. How about I tell you stories about all the commanding officers? We'll be here till morning, so get comfortable.
We hear, Nim!
Hey, Tora, what do you do here?
Here is for talk to Titan Archelon.
You can talk to Titans? Tora, that's amazing.
Not just Tora, Nim can do too.
What? No way I can talk to a Titan. I once tried to talk to the Maelstrom's Titan, and it just tried to eat me.
Well, that's because Maelstrom Titan only speak Knock-on.
What, really?
Archelon hear Ardanian every day.
So, you mean that if we talk to him normally, he'll understand?
Exactly. Come to think about it, maybe Nim having problems because Nim's speaking wrong language.
Oh.
You should give it a go. You never know unless you try.
You're right. I shouldn't shy away from a challenge. Here we go. Mr. Archelon? My name is Nim. Very nice to meet you, sir. You must be angry at the Ardanians for remodeling you like this. Nobody likes to be forced into stuff. I bet you just want to be left alone in peace, right?
I don't think he's getting it.
Oh. Well, whether he can hear me or not, how is he supposed to respond? The Ardanians used this technology to rip away his ability to speak. Curse the Empire.
Please believe me when I say that the Empire would never do that.
Maybe I was mistaken. Oh, I thought I was right, but I was just wrong again.
Tora is sorry. Tora think all night to come up with this method, but it was no good.
If you keep trying, someday you'll succeed.
Thanks for the kind words. I might not have been able to talk to Archelon, but I feel like I got closer to all of you. I'm gonna keep challenging myself and try to live up to your expectations. And someday, I'll make friends with immovable Gonzalez, and we'll go on a picnic together. Just watch me.
Honestly, that seems dangerous and unlikely. I believe that feelings speak louder than words.
Oh, a good point. It's all about having mutual empathy, not about the meaning of words.
Why not ask Pandoria?
Pandoria? Why?
Pandoria can summon Tantalese Titan, so definitely have mutual empathy.
I had forgotten about that. Talking to her would be a good idea.
Pandoria, help me, please.
Yeah, but I don't think my powers will work on anyone but Genbu.
I have to try. Would you teach me?
Sure, whatever. First, place your hand on your chest. Allow thoughts of the Titan to swell in your mind. Then call out to it. Gently.
1, 2. 1, 2, testing. Can you hear me? Is anybody there? I'd like to talk to you.
Nothing, huh?
No reply.
You couldn't hear anything?
Yes, that's what I said. I couldn't hear anything. Maybe it's because I don't have the right kind of ears.
Ears?
Yeah, your ears are all pointy. Mine aren't.
Not sure that has anything to do with it, but Kit and Sunny have pointy ears.
That's right. Even though they can hear the Titan, they won't share it with me. Ugh, rude. I feel so betrayed.
Looks like there's some way to go before Nim can talk to animals. Percival, if I may ask, what are you looking at from a place like this?
I see the city.
Well, yes, I can see that. Is there something there?
The lights.
The lights?
Points of warmth shining in the cold, hushed darkness, signifying life. Each of them, the mark of a human soul, living its life in this city. And yet, how many of those lives can be happy ones?
You sound like a poet sometimes, you know that, Percival?
I, a poet? I merely state what I see before me. I do not mean to sound cryptic.
Why don't you kill?
A fitting question. Rather than strike down the wicked, I prefer to strike down the wickedness in their hearts. As such, though I do not take the lives of men, it is not out of mercy or compassion. Rather, death is too easy a way out.
Way out?
To strike down an evildoer is to take their life as payment for their sins, yes? But I do not feel sins can be paid for so easily. To carry on living and atoning, as penance, it is more fitting than death. That is why I do it, because I believe sins should be atoned for.
Living is harder than dying. You really are a poet, Percival.
Oh, I am no poet. I am but one blade. I hope you'll join me in cutting down evildoers when the time comes.
Why do you help people?
A difficult question. To make the world a better place. That would be an easy answer to give. But I do not pursue such lofty goals.
Why would you do it then? Saving people, just like that time recently.
Many would claim all people are equal, but it does not seem that way to me. The rules that govern this world are still unjust and crooked.
The weak are abused by the strong, who bend morality and law to evil ends. I find such acts distasteful, so I prefer to side with those in need. It is as simple as that.
So you just can't stand by and watch people suffer, eh? That's a nice attitude. Especially if you really manage to live by it.
That means a lot. It's thanks to you that I can continue walking my path. So I thank you, my driver. I will be counting on you.
Ah, what a spectacular view! I can't help but wonder how such a structure was even built.
This place is tough on you blades, huh? It gets to me too, you know.
No, not at all. This is nothing I can't bear.
Yeah, but that's just stubbornness talking, right? You can't fool me.
I said, I'm fine.
Why do you want to come here in the first place, anyway?
Well, why do you think?
You wanted to meet Adam, right?
That's right. Well, to be more precise, I wanted to learn more about him. Pyra and Mithra and Brigid, not to mention Jin and Malos, they all have links to Adam. So I thought by learning about the past, I could understand the present. Perhaps the deeper reason behind the conflict we find ourselves in lies in the depths of history. If I could learn of that reason, it would help me discern my true foe and strike them down without hesitation.
You ever think you might be too serious about stuff? Huh, Parun? And I mean like all stuff?
Oh, I only do what I feel I must. To be my driver's sword and shield is the calling of any blade. So I want to have as much clarity in my purpose as possible. Now, shall we explore these caverns a little more? Please, don't worry about me. Let's keep moving.
Parun's determined attitude is pretty cool and all, but I think I'd better get her out of here before she passes out. You just like being in pain, don't you?
What? Don't misunderstand. Some may feel that way, but I am definitely not one of them. I won't deny that being here causes me untold physical suffering. And yes, I may accept this willingly as a trial to endure. But that does not mean I derive any enjoyment from it.
Not a deviant, eh? Could have fooled me. What did you come here for, then?
Well, I was hoping to learn more about the hero Adam. Pyra and Mithra and Brigid, not to mention Jin and Malos, they all have links to Adam. So I thought by learning about the past, I could understand the present. Perhaps the deeper reason behind the conflict we find ourselves in lies in the depths of history. If I could learn of that reason, it would help me discern my true foe and strike them down without hesitation.
You ever think you might be too serious about stuff? Huh, Parun? And I mean like all stuff?
Oh, I only do what I feel I must. To be my driver's sword and shield is the calling of any blade. So I want to have as much clarity in my purpose as possible. Now, shall we explore these caverns a little more? Please, don't worry about me. Let's keep moving.
Parun's determined attitude is pretty cool and all, but I think I'd better get her out of here before she passes out.
There's supposed to be a totally amazing view through here. I'm so pumped for this.
That interests you. I cannot say the same.
Aw, come on, lighten up. We can go together. It'll be fun.
You could bring an army, and it would still not interest me. I'm going on ahead.
Hey, hold up, Theory! Don't go out on your own! Theory, why are you being so cold to me?
It's nothing personal. I'm equally cold to everyone. Even to my driver, it is the same.
That's right. Theory's a cool kind of gal.
That's not what I mean. What I'm trying to say is, I promised you. The old you. I promised that I wouldn't forget you. The old you wanted the two of us to stay friends. Which is why...
I don't see why you would go to such lengths. The present me doesn't think the same way. And both you and I have lost our memories once before.
Try to consider Praxis's feelings.
Sorry. I'm not trying to be cold to her.
It's okay. I understand. I'm just another blade to you. Nothing more, nothing less. I get it. But it's different for me. I knew the old you. I wanted to be together with you, always.
You two are basically sisters. Though I guess it's kind of funny for blades to have sisters, huh?
Sisters?
I like that.
You're happy with this?
Heck yeah, it makes us sound special. I can be the older sis, and you can be the younger one. Theory, would you mind calling me Big Sis?
I would mind.
I guess you've got a warm to it, huh? Well, little sis, you can call me Big Sis anytime you want.
I will never call you that.
Hey, it's early days. Still, thank you. I was worried for a while, but I think I'll be able to keep our promise now.
You know, you two are really alike.
We are alike?
The old Praxis was never really bothered about her memories. And it looked like that made the previous theory really sad.
And that's why you're sad? Because you knew the former me?
I'm not that sad about it. Yet. But if this keeps up, I might just start crying.
You two are basically sisters. Though I guess it's kind of funny for blades to have sisters, huh?
Sisters?
I like that.
You're happy with this?
Heck yeah, it makes us sound special. I can be the older sis, and you can be the younger one. Theory, would you mind calling me Big Sis?
I would mind.
I guess you've got a warm to it, huh? Well, little sis, you can call me Big Sis anytime you want.
I will never call you that.
Hey, it's early days. Still, thank you. I was worried for a while, but I think I'll be able to keep our promise now. Hey, come on, Theory, this way!
Don't rush me, sis. The scenery isn't going anywhere.
Don't be silly. What if we miss some kind of amazing moment? Come on, get moving!
Praxis is getting totally excited, huh?
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's getting a bit carried away, if you ask me. Honestly, I wish she'd calm down a bit.
You say that, but I bet you're enjoying yourself just as much, really.
Do you think so? I suppose you might be right. I've got to spend plenty of time with Praxis lately. That's always good. I really like being with her.
You're just like human sisters, huh?
You think so? It's hard for me to tell, personally. It's just, well, you know how she's constantly acting before she thinks? I'm always so nervous for her. I can't leave her alone for a moment. Yet somehow, I don't feel like that's a bad thing. It's always kind of fun to be around her.
Sounds like you've always got each other on the mind. I bet Praxis thinks about you a lot too.
I guess you're right. Maybe that's what being sisters is about. But Praxis is the older one,
Yet it's me who seems to be worrying about her.
Yeah, but I guess that's what makes her Praxis.
Hey, Theory! What are you up to? Quit getting all cozy with your driver and get over here already!
Cozy? What's that supposed to mean?
Come on, over here! Look! Quickly!
Hey, you too! Let's check it out! This is gonna be a memory for all three of us to treasure.
You really get each other now, huh?
You think so? Sometimes I'm not sure. I still don't feel like I know everything about her. And I'm sure she doesn't always get everything about me. But she said something once. She told me, we may not have any memories, but it's no use worrying about what we don't have. If we know nothing about each other's past, that just means we have a clean slate for the future. Every moment we spend together now is a new memory for us to share.
Huh? Pretty deep stuff. But that attitude is Praxis all over.
Exactly. And that's why the time I spend with her is so special to me. And at the same time, my driver is important to me too. I couldn't be more grateful to you for bringing us back together.
Hey, Theory! What are you up to? Quit getting all cozy with your driver and get over here already!
Cozy? What's that supposed to mean?
Come on, over here! Look! Quickly!
Hey, you too! Let's check it out! This is gonna be a memory for all three of us to treasure.
From what a certain innkeeper tells us, there are to be discount deals at the Argentum Bazaar today. We should expect anything from half price up to 90% off. One does not simply pass up such an opportunity.
Bargain days can be pretty exciting.
Fingers crossed we'll find something good.
We wish to be adorned. To the accessory shop! Fine purveyor of goods! Have you any fashion accessories in vogue?
But of course! I recommend necklace made from scarlet mushrooms. Only 5,000 G. Normally it is 10,000, but today I give discount. Special bargain day.
This is almost too cheap, if anything. And while it may be befitting of a Nopon, we do not like how it may be eaten at a moment's notice. What we desire is a pure, noble accessory. Come, to the next door. This establishment is full of curiosities.
Madam, have eye for quality. These unique accessories, crafted from findings of salvateurs.
You mean to say these are all handmade? Pray, what might be the most valuable item in your shop?
Why, that this. This exquisite item made from ore of highest grade. Salvaged in Gormont, be told.
Well, this is a fetching item. It would look sublime on you, Pyra.
What? Me? Oh no, I'm sure you could find someone better.
Nonsense! You're perfectly deserving of such an item. Wear this necklace and we promise you, you shall shine brighter than all the stars in the sky.
Really? But...
Heed our words, Pyra. Be our number one and you shall have it. Our gift to you. What say you?
Huh? You're number one. Me?
That's right. You do want this necklace, don't you?
No thanks. I'll pass.
Inconceivable. To think we of all people would be turned down? Yet, we shall not let this topple us. For the sake of our future number one, we shall purchase the necklace ourselves. Tell us, fine vendor, what is the going rate for this particular item?
You want to buy necklace? Madam, do me great service. service. That come to 430,000 G.
430,000? Was today not a bargain day? We should expect you will be selling it with a 90% discount today, no?
43,000 G? I'd like to slap him face. In first place, it's precious item. It not fall into bargain price bracket.
Preposterous! This is the trouble with cheapskates. Forget it. We're leaving. What a royal letdown.
Hey, Sheba. I can kind of guess, but what exactly is it you're after?
Well asked. Our dream is to hold banquets and tea parties with the most charming of ladies. That is why we need our entourage. You can't hold a good banquet without the right number of participants. And we will not rest, not until our goal is in sight. Fear not, Pyra, Bridget, Nia, Morak, Poppy, Pandoria. You are all invited. You shall be a part of our inner circle. But we realize now that it is not so easy to have others acquiesce to our request. The road may be long, but still we forge ever onwards. It would suit you to a T, Bridget.
Oh, how lovely. It's very subtle and elegant. I admit it would suit me well. But are you really sure about giving me something that pricey?
Bridget, you are a beauty among beauties.
Hold on. What are you getting at?
We can see you take great pains to maintain your pulchritude.
Well, I guess, compared to your average blade.
You needn't say another word. We understand completely. You do all this because you want to be our #1, do you not?
No, I do not. Sorry, but I think you've misunderstood something here.
Inconceivable. To think we of all people would be turned down? Yet, we shall not let this topple us. For the sake of our future #1, we shall purchase the necklace ourselves. Tell us, fine vendor, what is the going rate for this particular item?
You want to buy necklace? Madam, do me great service. That come to 430,000 G.
430,000? Was today not a bargain day? We should expect you will be selling it with a 90% discount today, no?
43,000 G? I'd like to slap him face. In first place, it's precious item. It not fall into bargain price bracket.
Preposterous! This is the trouble with cheapskates. Forget it. We're leaving. What a royal letdown.
Hey, Sheba. I can kind of guess, but what exactly is it you're after?
Well asked. Our dream is to hold banquets and tea parties with the most charming of ladies. That is why we need our entourage. You can't hold a good banquet without the right number of participants. And we will not rest, not until our goal is in sight. Fear not, Pyra, Bridget, Nia, Morak, Poppy, Pandoria. You are all invited. You shall be a part of our inner circle. But we realize now that it is not so easy to have others acquiesce to our request. The road may be long, but still we forge ever onwards.
I believe this is the place you were talking about, Ursula. You wanted to see the view here, if I recall?
That's right.
Scenery indeed very nice. But did Ursula want to see something particular?
Yes. That.
red tree thing?
Yes, it's a saffronia tree. There's an old nursery rhyme about this tree. I always loved it.
A children's song. You're very attuned to music, Ursula.
I guess. It's something I'm drawn to.
That little bit strange. Tora never hear Ursula sing. Ursula only listen to music.
Well, I like to sing, certainly. But I get nervous around people.
Ursula really very shy person, huh? Feels eyes of spectators on her.
Sorry.
Do even I make you feel abashed?
Huh?
That very daring question. Even Tora was a little bit surprised.
Phew. So it's not just me.
Tora want to know too, though, how Ursula really feel.
I don't dislike you or anything, but I do find it a bit hard to feel comfortable around you. I'm sorry.
Ursula not need worry so much. When Tora first meet Rex and friends, Tora lose tongue and run out of words. Took long time to make friends.
How very unlike Tora.
So, it took you a while? Maybe I can get used to everyone in time, too. I'd really like to get comfortable with everyone, so we can really enjoy our time together.
Ursula, you're very sincere, so I'm sure you'll achieve your goal. No need to rush, just take your time.
Okay.
Do you play an instrument as well?
Tora bet Ursula can play every instrument.
I'm not very good, but I can play a few.
More than one? Wow! Which is best instrument?
Maybe the organ? I also quite like the lute.
Actually, Tora can play whisper chorder. Nopon children forced to play from age of about 5 years.
Oh, I'd love to hear you play sometime.
Oh, Tora and Ursula should make duet.
I'd like that.
Actually, Poppy also play, can blow mean trumpet. Fan-based lungs capable of incredible sustain.
That's amazing.
She seems to have tuned out my presence. But she seems to be relaxing and enjoying herself. That's a good thing. Perhaps one day she will be able to share her musical interest with us all.
Hey, Vale! What's up? You'd better not be sick.
Vale! Sun already up!
Wakey, wakey!
Is something wrong?
They'll not wakey wake.
Maybe... I mean, I do remember her saying she wasn't much of a morning person. Maybe she's still sleeping. Should I go and wake her up?
Yeah, do it.
What's happening?
Well, she's conscious, but she doesn't exactly look awake.
Ugh. Can you stop making such a racket when I'm trying to sleep?
Come on, Sleeping Beauty. Wake up and smell the coffee. And get your arse in gear.
Huh? Morning? Seriously? Nah. I'm going to sleep for a bit longer. Thanks.
Oh, no, you don't. Come on, up you get.
It's morning? So what?
There's a new one every single day, you know. I didn't get to sleep till the sun came up. Leave me to it, will you?
Vale, what is it with you in mornings? Huh?
Well, thing is, I'm actually a Night Stalker.
Wow! A Night Stalker! Tora amazed!
So does Vale have special reaction to sunlight?
Yup. Sunlight has this strange effect on me. I lose power. I disappear.
Wow! Awesome!
Yes, awesome!
That's the deal. So you'd better let me get some sleep. Thing is, there's this thing inside me. The Geist Chevalier. You'd better be careful. It can run riot.
Geist Chevalier?
Run riot?
That's right. If I don't get enough rest, then I can't control it. So if you don't want it to go crazy, it's nap time.
Hey, that nonsense won't work. Come on.
Worth a try.
What kept you up so late?
I had this kind of secret meeting thing in the night.
Secret meeting, huh?
Yep, I met up with some buddies. We got into some pretty dark magical summoning stuff.
Oh, now I get it. You met up with your girlfriends and spent the night chatting?
No! It was a really important magic thing.
That's not what Mithra told me. She said you were having a little chat fest with everyone.
Mithra! Why'd you snitch on me? Big mouth.
What kind of stuff friends talk about, anyway?
Never mind.
Let me see. You were just talking about what your favorite dessert was, right?
Mithra! Why I'm gonna... Mithra? Are you in there? Or is it just Ira? Well, whatever. Both of you are on pretty thin ice right now.
Vale, if you don't come along now, I'm going to tell them the rest. That's from Mithra.
Ugh! Wait! Wait! I got it. I'm coming. I'm coming, okay? Just don't say anything else.
There's no reason I should recognize this place. So what is this I feel? This tugging in my breast. I can't shake this sense of...
Ves? You're Ves, aren't you? So you've come back?
I'd be so happy.
Oh, who might you be?
Huh?
What are you talking about? Don't you recognize us?
Ves doesn't remember her past.
I see. So Ves's memories got wiped after Daddy passed away?
And so, you're her new driver now?
Yes, indeed.
Well then, it's a relief that her new driver's a nice person.
It's nice. Daddy would be happy knowing you're taking care of her.
You belong to this household, right?
This is the house our daddy used to live in. But just the other day, he moved on from this life.
We haven't been back in a while, but we needed to make arrangements.
Ah, I see. I'm sorry for your loss. Can I help you in any way?
No. But I really appreciate you saying that. May I ask, though, why did you come here?
That's... I couldn't really tell you. But when I saw this house, I felt a warm wash of nostalgia.
Is that right?
I think whoever lived here must have been a great person.
Why'd you say that?
Well, I know it from looking at you two. After all, he raised a pair of wonderful children like you. It's the sure mark of a great person.
No, that daddy was just a regular guy. The real great person here was the one who raised us after our ma died.
Kinder and warmer than Ma ever was.
Where is that person now?
Taking care of important business, I hear. But we hope to meet them again, once that's done. We'll have so much to talk about.
I see. Well, I think that's good. I'm sure they'll be happy to. You knew my old self?
Yeah. We owe you a lot, from before. I'm glad I was able to meet you.
That's nice. So, before my latest awakening, this is where I lived. So, whose house is this?
It belongs to our daddy, but he passed away recently.
So your father would have known me, right?
Daddy didn't just know you. He relied on you for pretty much everything. I think he'd be happy you came today, wherever he is now.
I'm sorry if I offend. I don't have any memory of that time. I'm sorry about everything.
That's fine, Vess. Please, think no more of it. We're very happy you came today, regardless.
I almost forgot. Here, dumplings. They may not be the best of offerings, but, well, in any case, they're freshly made. Please, help yourselves.
Dumplings?
It's been a while.
I may have no memories, but this is the least I can do.
Not at all. This is perfect. Thank you.
Would you mind terribly if I visited again sometime?
Of course we wouldn't mind. This is your home too, after all.
Wulfric? What big voice about? Seem to be getting very worked up for something. What Wulfric planning?
I want to talk more with others, but everyone is scared of me. I am not a scary person. I want them to see that.
Wulfric is kind blade who doesn't even crush ants on path.
I'm sure people will get the message you're a big softie if you talk a bit more.
Maybe talking hard for Wulfric, though. Growling more normal for him.
Yes, everyone runs from my voice. That is the problem. How can I fix this?
Hey, why don't you go and help that squalling brat over there?
Good idea! By helping someone, Wulfric show everyone big, soft, pulpy heart.
I can do that. Wulfric to the rescue. Dora, will you join me?
Tora's pleasure! What wrong? Why all crying?
I don't know where my mom is.
You're lost.
Monster!
No monster. Maybe look like monster, but not nasty like monster.
Please, do not be afraid. I will not eat you.
Wulfric, maybe you make it worse with that talk?
Oh, sorry. Tora, you look after the child. I will look for the mother.
Hey! What are you doing to my child?
Ah, this is your child.
Help! Help! Monster!
Monster? No. I'm not.
Someone help! This great big brute's gonna eat my baby!
No, not a monster. I'm a blade. A blade!
Wulfric, please calm down.
Ah! There's a monster in the village! Someone come quick!
No, Wulfric! You make all scared with big voice.
Janet, get out of here!
It hopeless.
Sorry. Again, I failed.
Hey, don't take it so hard. You messed up because you were daft, not because you did anything bad. Sometimes these things take time.
Thank you. I will not give up. One day, I will make friends with everyone.
That old fogey's in a spot to bother. Why don't you go and help her?
Very good. Maybe if Wulfric does nice thing for someone, people know Wulfric nice. Tora will tag along.
Yeah.
You okay, old lady?
Oh, I've been trying to get back home, but my knees are right done in. My eyes aren't up to much either. If I get a bit out of breath, I can't see a blessed thing.
Oh, madam, let me help you.
Oh, thank you so much, young man. I'm much obliged.
Okay to walk?
Yes, I think I can manage that. Oh, what's this here? A funny place to put a rock.
No, that's part of my body.
Oh, my! What a burly gent I'm getting walked home by. The neighbors will be talking.
Madam, watch your step.
What the bloody hell's that thing? A bloody monster's what it is.
Oh, sounds like there's a bit of a commotion.
It is nothing. Just some monster.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that. Let's get home quick.
Do not worry, madam. I will protect you.
Oh, my hero. I don't doubt it.
This is where you live?
Yes, this is my humble abode. Thank you so much, young man. Will you tell me your name?
I am Wulfric.
Oh, that's a funny name. But thank you, Mr. Wulfric.
Ah, you are most welcome.
Great job, Wulfric. Keep that up and you'll get a proper good rap.
Yes, I must keep being nice. Keep being kind. Everyone, thank you.
So, we're inside Torna's Titan now, eh? The site of a grand melee 500 years ago, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, man. I wish I could have been here for that.
You have lost your memories. Perhaps you did, in fact, take part.
Now that you mention it, that is a very exciting possibility. Hey, Mithra, maybe you remember.
I feel like you might or might not have been there.
You're not helping. Which one is it?
You can't expect me to remember every little thing from 500 years ago.
Ugh. Too bad.
Don't look so despondent, Zenobia. If you had been here... Would you have battled Mithra?
Good question. I couldn't picture it any other way. Both sides would have fought tooth and claw, vying to get the upper hand. And I strive to be the very best, like Xenoblade was before me. Under the circumstances, Mithra would have been my ideal opponent.
Do you agree, Mithra?
I imagine I would remember fighting against someone like Zenobia, so that would mean she probably wasn't here at that time. Or if she was, maybe I just left her to someone else.
Oh, hearing you say that doesn't sound like you want to fight me. We can just go a few rounds. I've got to test myself against you. But you just keep blowing me off.
Mithra certainly doesn't appear to be in a fighting mood.
Nah, it's fine for now. I'm still in training anyway. I'll keep fighting alongside my driver, building up experience. And one day, I'll take her down from that pedestal she's on.
Would you have been Mithra's ally?
An ally of Mithra's? Me?
Okay. Well, it's certainly possible.
Nah, there's no way.
Why so certain?
As a blade, I aim to be Alrest's strongest, right? No matter what shape the world was in, I definitely would have wanted to challenge Mithra.
We're talking wartime here. Surely such selfish reasons wouldn't matter.
Nope. There's only one reason I fight. There's no way that would change, no matter who my driver was. No matter what the circumstances, I live to fight strong opponents.
I can't really relate, but it certainly matches who you are.
At the very least, your strength is being recognized, Mithra.
Yeah, that does feel pretty good. If you keep at your dream, I'm sure one day you'll get to be the strongest.
Oh, hearing you say that doesn't sound like you want to fight me. We can just go a few rounds. I've got to test myself against you. But you just keep blowing me off.
Mithra certainly doesn't appear to be in a fighting mood.
Nah, it's fine for now. I'm still in training anyway. I'll keep fighting alongside my driver, building up experience. And one day, I'll take her down from that pedestal she's on.